Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Ability 411 Friday with Professor X. And this week's topic is friends. A beautiful topic, and I love the ladies for all the topics they come up with. Now, this takes nothing, and I'm sure this goes for my partners on Ability 411, that this week's topic takes nothing from the friends we've had and that we have now. It's not even about that, because I have to definitely acknowledge or give praise to the people that's had ability that's been in my life, because Professor X couldn't do the things he's done and doing, or just a daily activity, just getting out of bed, doing routines, eating, without the hands and the aid of someone with ability. Not saying that somebody with a disability couldn't cook and do certain things, but just there's certain things that we definitely know that with friends in wheelchairs, it's much different. It's not about survival of being able to get in my chair. It's not about putting, food on the table for me, taking me to my doctor's appointments. It's a support. It's an emotion. It's a mental thing with many of the friends that we make in wheelchairs, and I have so many. I can't say who's my number one ace boom coon. I don't do that, because everyone has a certain level of of what makes us complete. So I have so many friends, and they're all special to me. Now I'm talking about the ones in wheelchairs now. Let's get to the topic about the friends in wheelchairs and how important it is to you. I've met a few people who said they really didn't want to have friends with people in wheelchairs, and a lot of you out there might have felt that way or feel that way, that you feel like sometimes if you put yourself in a situation, it locked you into that. So it's like you're accepting you're paralyzed or disabled for the rest of your life. If you make friends with disabilities, this means this is forever. So you feel if you keep yourself in a realm where everybody is of ability and of movement, you do not fall into a category of being paralyzed forever. And none of that exists in reality. In the real world is sometimes where I find myself drifting from. But I definitely know that what the real world is, like a lot of things that I do, I feel maybe in the sense of today, not today, but if you give up hope on a lot of different things, you definitely lose the chance of the day that it is, different, that there is cures and different things going on. So a lot of my friends I met in those situations. I've met people who are into sports. I've met people who are into music. I've met people who are into research, stem cell research, into everything that's relating with themselves and spinal cord injury and just having a life. Now, I've met a lot of people who believe that, life is what you make it. A lot of friends that are in wheelchairs, that don't sit around and wait for something to happen. They just go out there and live and make it happen. And they've inspired me. And the different types of friends I've had, made me change a lot of ideas, a lot of feelings that I had that I really didn't understand or know about, because a lot of us who are paralyzed or in wheelchairs, this wasn't something we went to school and studied for. So it's not like we're smart about everything and every choice we make. You know, that's why it's good to have friends in this situation, the same situation, because we can give each other advice. Like, I wished 24 years ago somebody would have told me not to have a sphincterotomy. You know, at that time they were using scrapers and utensils, and the damn procedure put me into seizures, blindness. I mean, somebody would have told me, yo, that's not safe to do. But I was new. You know, a lot of us and a lot of people are going to give you advice, a lot of doctors and a lot of people are professions. And it's good to make friends. Like somebody mentioned care. You know, I can't remember what each lady say. I think it was Tiffany. Maybe. I don't know. But I'll figure it out. So you can go on there, and other people who have histories can tell you maybe something may be good for you, may not be good for me, or what is the pros and cons of a situation. Look into it, because I got to a point where I had to have a suprapubic done. I didn't want it. I couldn't go with a Foley in my penis. Couldn't do that. Because my bladder wasn't emptying enough. I was urinating, but I wasn't totally emptying. And for reasons of having the suprapubic, let me tell you, there definitely was a lot. It's a lot better. I still have issues, but I think I have better things going on having the suprapubic. But I wouldn't advise it. None of the things I think we tell each other we advise you to do. We just tell you what we figured out works for us and what works best for us. Some people can calve. I can't calve. So I had to have a suprapubic done because there was no other thing. Medication was not working. They was doing 30 shots of Botox in the sphincter. That wasn't working. So the suprapubic was kind of like the last resort, and it's going pretty good. You know, I'm on other medications like Hiprex and vitamin C to help keep down the urine infections, and that has helped. So there's just things that we can do for each other, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, when you have friends in the same situation as your own. You know, I rock with Rocks, 4 Wheel City, Damon Rosaire, Santina Hall. We're into that media music. Then I rock with Rocks the Fox, Erica, Tasha, and you know, those are friends. You know, there's different levels of friendships that are all the same level to me, because it's a balance, you know, having all these different friends and different things that I enjoy, that I don't enjoy, and that new friends that I do make. It's a lot of people in wheelchairs. Excuse me, fans blowing in my throat. We moving. So there's a lot of friends I feel in wheelchairs like that are phony. And some can say I'm phony too. I mean, we are what we are. We talk about each other. You know, we know different than the way it would be, you know, if we were walking, you know what I'm saying? But we have more, I think, forgiving nature, you know, towards one another when we do have those fake friend feelings and whatnot and stuff like that we go through, or, you know, stuff like that. We have a different sense of forgiveness and whatnot, you know. It's funny. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I love my life. I mean, would I wish I was paralyzed? I mean, hell yeah. Come on. I haven't had an orgasm in 25 years. Come on, man. Shit. I mean, seriously. You can care whatever you want to care. Just get me back. You know, my feeling. That's all the hell I want. Who cares about all that other shit? Anyway, you know me. I'm always jumping all over the place. I ain't got no sense. So it's my time. I talked a lot. When it comes to this friendship thing, I'm not even finished. But it's good to have friends in wheelchairs, and it's good to enjoy your Friday. I'm glad I have the Friday, because it's thank God on Friday, so many of you be like, yo, I ain't listening to X. I'm off today. I'm going to party this weekend. So, but I know y'all, I know I love you all, and I know some of y'all love me. So, let me get off of here, because, you know, I just start acting stupid sometimes. But I'm going to do a little bit of work on the computer, and things is coming back. And soon, the party will come again. For all my wheelchair friends. How many of us have them? Friends? Ones you can count them? Anyway, peace out. Love, happiness. Stay blessed. Stability 411. Professor X. Friday.